So this time of year, every single year, EA brings out Team of the Season, and we get like a whole host of blue players that, well, they're just amazing. You want to fit as many of them into a team as possible, and you want to try out certain ones. Like today's feature player is TOTS TEVEZ. But what I didn't tell you in the thumbnail was that this entire team is full of special cards. Mostly TOTS, a couple of other different items as well. And we start off with my favourite goalie on the game. That is the 90 rated Team of the Season Farman. He is so solid, it's crazy. And he's under 100k, which is great. We move on to the defence, and in the left back we've got a little bit of a left-sided Saudi tots thing going on. Al Sharani comes in, he's got 96 pace, which is one of the only stats you need to know. Other than that, he's solid across the board. Osama Hausawi comes in as our centre-back. He's a silver tots with 78 pace, 82 defending, 85 physical, and he's 6'2". That's like a gold player, a decent gold player standard like attributes. I mean, look at this, 73 pace, 85 defending, 84 physical. He's not that much difference to an 83 rated Team of the Season Tar, who is 6'4". We then got Mitchell Weiser. I've used this little combo of Tar and Weiser quite a bit recently, so it'll probably be the last time I do so for a while, but I really enjoy using them. This right back is one of my favourites on the entire game. Actually, he might be my favourite right back on the entire game. We put more colour into the team with a couple more blues and an orange, if you will have just seen that. Al Faraj goes into the team. For a silver tots, he's got some really great stats across the board, including 81 pace and 80 dribbling. And then this guy, Al Jassim, comes in, 83 rated, with pretty similar stats, I'm not going to lie, to the silver tots that we just added in, Al Faraj. So I got on quite well with these two. However, they're both quite short, but that gold guy got loads of assists, which is perfect. And then in comes man of the match, Julian DRAXLER, who is one of the greatest players on this game. For under 100k, more like 75k at this point, you get a ridiculous player who you can play centre mid all the way up to centre forward. He's so good, it's unbelievable. And then we've got a pretty phenomenal strike force. We start that off with Nicolas Ladero, who is a Uruguayan cam, playing for the same squad in the Argentine league as Tevez, which is of course Boca. We used my first owner, Hernan Crespo. You could go with plenty of other options, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's a cheap Team of the Season who would link to these guys to get enough chemistry and stuff. But Hernan Crespo is like a perfect partner for Carlos Tevez. It's like a really great duo, I'm not going to lie. Team of the Season 91 Tevez comes into the squad with his 92 pace, 93 dribbling, 94 shooting, 90 physical, 86 passing. Whoa, they're just some awesome stats. Definitely a player I want to feature as a FUTWIZ player review. So in the top right corner there will of course be a card. There'll also be an annotation on screen right now for you guys to go and sub over there to watch that review. That'd be awesome. 4 reviews every single week. I've mentioned it plenty of times in my videos, so drop a sub over there. That'd be greatly appreciated. So this squad's around 1 million coins. Obviously, like, a lot of that is in Tevez and Crespo. If you don't quite have 1 million coins, just maybe downgrade some of the tots to their regular versions. But typically I would recommend you get the man of the match DRAXLER. I would recommend the Team of the Season Tevez out of any of these. So other players in the squad maybe could be downgraded if you don't have the coins. Like upgraded Farman, for instance, you would save 70k on your goalkeeper, and he's very, very good, very solid. However, like Mitchell Weiser, the right back, he's normally a right mid, so if you're going to go with this team, you pretty much need to get his tots, but he's only 30k. So if you know, this comes a point in FIFA where if you haven't got a certain amount of coins, then maybe you're not doing it right. Maybe you need to learn to trade a little bit more if you're not willing to maybe stick a few quid onto the game, which I understand a lot of people aren't, which is fine, you know. But you have got to learn to trade a little bit more. You've got to make the most out of the match coins that you get and stuff. By the way, best goal I've scored in bloody ages there from Julian DRAXLER. Look at that, straight up volley from a corner against Hugo Lloris. So it's not even like it was against a dodgy bronze goalkeeper. I was pretty buzzing about that shot, I'm not gonna lie. And then we get onto the goals of like Crespo, and a majority of them came from Tevez in this team. But Crespo's such a great partner. Like, he's the tall one with a lot of strength, target man abilities, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, which is great as well. And then Tevez has just got an extra layer of like flair. So although he doesn't have the skill moves, he has got this like bulldog approach as well as some deft touches and dribbling. It's a really odd combination, but it works so very well. And by God, has he got some shot power on him, which is great to see as well. But I will talk, as I said, way more in depth about Tevez over on the FUTWIZ channel. But Nepenthez tweeted something out earlier, actually, which I instantly replied with something, and it made sense. Is that he plays better with a team that is got a couple of special players in it, but the majority sort of regular gold items, silver items, whatnot. He plays better with that than he does with a full special item team. And I have to say, I'm the same. I beat one guy like 9-1, which was great, and that helped me for getting the goals for this video. But the other games, there was definitely a struggle there. And I think when you come up against, in my opponent's eyes, for example, he would come up against me and see that every single one of my players is either team of the season, legend, or man of the match. And he would be like, okay, this guy's just put a credit card on the game and he spent a load of money and I'm going to smash him. And they put loads more effort into trying to beat you. I've noticed that I've tried it a few different times with a few different teams, and people genuinely seem to try harder against a full special item team. So maybe it's not even worth doing it, but I really wanted to showcase it to you today because it's just so cool to have a full team of special items. I love that goal from Tevez as well. Love how he does that super good, super well, like cuts across goal with his shooting. He's got so much power, so much curve and all of that. It just flies in the back of the net. He's so good at that. But we're coming towards the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. What have we got for you tomorrow? I think tomorrow being Friday, I'm going to bring out a Champions League related video because that is coming up on Saturday. So the next couple of days are going to be Champions League themed. I hope you're excited for that. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. It could be a very, very big match. Smash a like on today's video if you have enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.